story of Martha's Dead and its featured characters are a work of fiction. The game contains potentially uncomfortable scenes and covers topics that may distress some players. The game is recommended for an adult audience and carries the appropriate age rating. As an adult narrative drama, the game uses artistic interpretations that can be visually unsettling and may cause discomfort. It explores the complexities of the human mind, psychological trauma, and self-harm. So please be warned. If any of those things bother you or are triggers to you, please skip this video and I'll see you in the next one. The game is not recommended for players who may find depictions, of mature scenes containing blood, dismemberment, disfigurement of human bodies, and self-harm disturbing. So be warned. Let's go. That is awesome. If you or someone you know is struggling, information and crisis resources are available at safeinourworld.org/findhelp.
Ciao, I'm Julia K. I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now.
I'm going to be quiet and let you guys listen.
I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
New chapter, The
Nanny,
Legend, summer
will you tell me the story
1929.
of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes. I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the lady I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little, though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story, even if it's foggy outside? Please. Oh, please, then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
Okay.
I loved Nanny and I loved that story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
The White Lady.
According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved.
That's horrible.
She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake, gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island.
So we're getting told a story.
So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
The graphics are gorgeous. Oh, we're gonna keep listening.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy.
Jealous.
So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl.
Good.
They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found.
That sucks.
Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved.
What a story
When
for a
fog
child
arises,
for bed.
the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
Okay, we're gonna speak
I'm a
up.
little scared of this story, even though I like the lady.
Should I stop reading, my little sparrow?
No, Nanny. Daddy always tells me that fear must be faced.
I wonder
Go
why
ahead.
I'm with Nanny
Okay, honey.
and Martha's with Mother.
Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth. Even just for an instant, the lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
Good night,
The end.
Nanny.
Good night, my love.
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy.
That sucks for a kid.
My memories do not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
Okay. The lake. July 16th, 1944 at 6 a.m. Oh, here's our camera. Wow, look at cameras from then to now.
Reel off the film.
Here we go.
Open the camera. Remove the old roll of film.
Got it? Put in the new roll.
Put the new film in. Close the camera.
Got it.
Load the film.
A lot of work to take a picture.
Activate the timer. Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus. There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
How can you even tell that? Oh, it's a body.
What? Is that a person? I must help them.
I think it's a little late, but...
I was horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend
Your
entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
Yeah, get some smart dress off. Okay, now we actually get to swim on our own. For a second, it was doing it for us. The music is very unsettling. I will say that much.
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me,
Damn.
dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think. I have to stay calm.
Oh,
Martha is not dead.
oh, she's dead, honey.
It's not possible. It's not true. There's no need to worry. Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead. Martha, February 26th, 1923.
Why are we putting it on?
Is everything okay?
Are you hurt?
What are you doing?
Go, Eric, run!
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth
Why
filled
did
me with
our mother
life,
detest
and
us?
the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone.
Oh, damn.
I would
We're
have to
pretending to be our
Martha
sister.
forever.
Oh. One day after Martha's death.
O Lord, who gives life to the dying, Let your sacrifice of love be offered for Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit, so that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
Eric, did you remember to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do.
Okay. Well, there's lots of points of interest.
Books, and more books. In our villa there must be 10 times more than even here. Daddy must be devastated. He loves me. I messed up and now I have to watch him suffer my death. I can at least light the candles and let him find some comfort in sleep.
Drinking doesn't surprise me, but I would drink
These
too
hunting
if I just
rifles
lost
are
my
not
child.
Daddy's. He never went hunting. Nanny must have left them here.
Okay.
Daddy's oboe. We were preparing a really nice duet together. On the rare occasions he's at home,
Oboe.
that is.
Okay, that's to light the candles. Oh, do you see that symbol right there?
A
Not a
telegraph
good symbol
box.
at all.
I know how to use it. Daddy taught me.
Not good.
There's no reason to use the phone right now. Daddy's canes. They are so beautiful, but I can't say why, but they have always scared me. The only way people could tell Martha and me apart was by dressing differently. Even Mother couldn't tell us
Wow,
apart.
we look identical.
This painter was a friend of Grandpa's. I always loved his paintings. As a child, I used to look at them for hours. Mummy and Daddy. They are the epitome of wealth and elegance, but pain pays no heed to money and style.
Okay, let's light the candles. So it seems Father loved me more and Mother loved Martha more. Not sure why that is, but I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
When you're done, can you come and get the flowers, please? Or send Martha if you like.
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second.
She doesn't even sound like she's upset at all that she lost one of her daughters.
Everything always has to be perfect with her.
Parla Londra. Trasmettiamo alcuni messaggi speciali. Felice non è felice.
Joy isn't
È
feeling
cessata la
any.
pioggia.
The rain has
La
passed.
mia barba è bionda.
My beard is blonde.
Parla Londra. Abbiamo
London
trasmesso
calling.
alcuni messaggi speciali.
End of special transmission. Oh, it's dark. Okay, where? Oh, this is where they go.
What's happening? Who closed the door?
Quick, wake up! Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here, of all places?
What? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
What are they talking about?
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irene? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha.
Wow.
You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf and for you being infertile. Do you think it's the right time for this? Julia is dead, Irene. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all. You're crazy.
Wow.
I'm the crazy one? Me?
How could a mother say that?
They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies.
Wow.
No.
This is dark right off the
We
bat.
can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Julia. I miss you.
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich K. was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
Well, I'm sure we're going to find out.
Mother didn't seem to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha.
That
But
ain't
not
much of a
having me
mother.
around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me too that people thought that. But the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
Martha. Oh, that's wrong. Nope.
has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
I do know this is a point-and-click, like, psychological thriller.
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
This is all
Martha
cutscene,
has
guys.
lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
I stole her identity. Yes,
I stole
first
her
try.
identity. I stole her identity. I stole her identity.
Oh,
I stole her identity. I stole her identity. I stole her identity.
the music is dumping.
I stole her identity. I stole her identity. I stole her identity.
Oh, Lord. That's her necklace. Oh, God. Why? Why are we cutting her face off with her necklace? What the fuck? Are we Leatherface all of a sudden? Oh! What the hell was that?
It was just a dream.
Jeez, that
A
scared me.
horrible dream. That
Because my
horrendous
controller
woman in the
vibrated.
face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality.
Look at these pictures.
This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago, and now...
We are definitely identical twins.
Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
They say they can. The room. Okay. Look at these creepy pictures.
Scary fairy tales. Everything seems to be scary lately.
Red Riding Hood?
Yet everything here is so beautiful and bright.
The middle one I think is Humpty Dumpty. What is the last one? I don't know. If you guys know what the last fairy tale is, the last picture, leave it in the comments for me.
This is Martha's trinket box. It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened.
Wow, the graphics in this game are amazing.
Our beautiful home. In spite of everything, I prefer being here. Martha's clothes. To me, wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my
I don't know
clothes
if
in
I
the other wardrobe.
agree with everything you're doing, girl, but okay. Whatever works.
Even more scary fairy tales.
I'm pretty sure that's Red Riding Hood. That's the mother in the shoe. What is this one? Hickory Dickory Dock. Is that one that one? Or is that one, I should say?
I always keep my trinket box locked.
Was Martha's locked? Yes.
Oh gosh, if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's me and Lapo. I want to see him as soon as possible so we can mourn Martha's death together. Nanny will be visiting me soon.
Are we going to tell Nanny that we are not Martha? That's
Can I
the
be
question.
Martha without her clothes? Mummy never wanted us to swap, so I don't know how she will take it. I could wear Martha's clothes instead, in the other wardrobe.
Guys, what should I do?
Everything I need is always in my bag.
You open Yulia's bag. Here you can find objects that Yulia always carries with her, along with any picked up during the game. It's listed in the bottom left. Select an object to use or analyze. Now try selecting the key or the map. Holy hell, it's a big map. Oh God, and it keeps going. Woo! This place, what the hell? What is that behind the tree? Can I zoom in? Hold X to zoom. Oh, it only zooms out. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, it doesn't go any farther up or to the left. Guessing that's the island where the white lady was murdered. Okay, we already saw that. Just opportunities for the perfect shot presents itself. Things to do, requirements, the camera. Never did. She would have liked it so much. Okay, I gotta put a photo.
The key to my trinket box.
Okay.
Here is my diary. July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay.
Game
A
definitely has
new
a lot of
chapter in my
reading.
life, a new diary. They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now. July 16th, 1944. There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I'd say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then, when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together.
Okay, thank God only 2 pages. And I'm hoping as the story unfolds, there'll be less
I still
reading.
like to have the books and games from when I was little with me.
Because it's definitely a lot of that going on right now. I guess we're being Martha, so we'll go with Martha's clothes. Go with the white shirt.
Yes, Huey, I'll be right there. I'm just going upstairs to call Martha down for breakfast. Fine, but I'm not sure we should let her sleep all day. What do you think? What did you say? Okay, I won't wake her up. I'll just turn on her light. So when she wakes up, she'll know when to come down for breakfast.
They really think I'm Martha and I can't hear them. I need to be careful not to talk, or I will be in serious trouble.
That's true, because, well, they said I can't hear, but can I talk? I don't know. Okay, that's locked.
How wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow
Look how
often around
little.
here.
Look at these graphics. They're gorgeous.
Dad loves these prints of Florence. I find them a bit sad. There's no
Once we look
shortage
at
of
all
paintings
this,
in our house.
we won't
Mama's
have to look at
passionate
it
about
again, that's
painting.
for sure. But I like to find everything. Okay, we looked at all those. Why is everything locked? Okay, LB is so I can run. Got it. Okay, this ain't locked.
It's locked. Strange.
Oh.
Why did they lock my room? As a child, when I spent those short years with the nanny, this was my room.
And then we had our room together, okay? Okay.
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
How can he
And that
deal
camera,
with her?
are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Julia. I will take it away soon. I promise. The thought makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain it.
All right, but let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
My mother is a witch.
Mummy is right, though. Martha always read everything. It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time. Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them.
Okay. No image in the mirror. Wrong button. Martha always reads the newspaper. I have to do the same as her so no one will get suspicious. It might be on the table. Read newspaper. Dated July 8th.
During deep winter, I would go to sleep snuggled by the fire and Nanny would get angry. Do you want to turn into a piece of charcoal, Julia? Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near
That's
her
us.
home. Carabinieri investigates. A possible political motive emerges. Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth.
Okay, so we're not going to read everything on the newspaper. Or do we have to?
Brutal assassination.
Nope. I already read that.
Firm bulwark even in the skies. 159 aircraft of the Germanic defense shot down in 24 hours. Major Russian operation northwest of Jassy. Enemy convoy lost in the Mediterranean. 2 destroyers and 6 merchant vessels sunk.
Wow. So
Julia
it's about the
Kay,
war that's going on.
distressed
And then
but
us
supported
again.
by faith. Irenei the mother, Erich the father, and Martha the sister sadly announced Julia's passing. The funeral will take place in
That
La
has to be
Romola,
crazy
Thursday,
reading
July
in the
20th
paper
at
that I'm dead,
9:30
but
p.m.,
I'm reading it.
departing from the property of the deceased. First improvements in food registration. Bread rations increased by 50 grams per day as of April 20th. A kilo more every month of soup ingredients. Reforms to the treatment of agricultural workers and an unexpected distribution of jam.
Okay. Ooh, that bread looks good. What a breakfast. A piece of bread. The frickin'... It's a little weird
For
trying
Julia,
to look at
to
the
take
things
more
that
and
you
more
gotta
photos.
press on.
Dad.
Because if they just have the triangle, you can't press on them.
I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here.
Okay, I will.
Chocolate,
Can you give me a
a
moment?
privilege for few people in these times. Bread, butter, jam, and coffee. Martha's typical breakfast. I prefer honey and milk, but I'll have to adapt to her tastes, obviously.
Oh, that sucks. I would just be like,
There
look,
might be birds
my
around the
sister's
little wall
gone.
in front of the house. I always put crumbs on it for them.
I would just be like, look, my sister's
I
gone.
liked watching Nanny
I
as she
want to
cooked.
feel like she's still
I
here.
always picked up loads of techniques.
Got the camera. New material, it says. Okay, can't go out the door. Oh yeah, I forgot we can run.
We are so lucky. In these difficult times, pantries are empty and people are going hungry. But with a German general for a father, food is never scarce.
I bet.
Lorenzini haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric. 6 meters of white linen fabric. 4 meters of green satin. Delivered on June 5th, 1944. In the event of an issue, contact us on the number 6987. And this red fabric? It's not been mentioned. Could this also be one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here?
I don't know.
These could be of use to me.
Oh, could they? A giant pair of scissors.
Mummy's sewing machine. She learnt how to sew because nobody else could do it to her liking. Mummy's medicine.
She's
Will
something.
they do her any good?
Probably not.
This fabric is not new to me, yet I do not think I have ever seen it in the house.
Oh,
Our wine. Daddy is so proud of it.
that does not look like wine to me. No, back out. We'll go back there next.
I don't like wine all that much, but I go crazy for our dessert wine. It is very sweet.
I'm not a wine person. What about you guys? Do you like wine?
These workbenches fascinate me. I would love to learn carpentry. This is where Nanny's husband made my dolls. The puppets I used to play with were made here. I never knew that when I was a child. They always told me that a fairy brought them. I didn't really believe them, but it was nice to think that. When I was little, these barrels seemed enormous. I thought I could live inside one.
You probably could have. Oh, this must be for
Daddy
making
set up his
photos.
darkroom here. He doesn't take photos anymore because of his work, but old photographs that Father took of this house. There are 3 baths when developing photos. The development bath, then the first rinse, and then the fixing bath. The second rinse is done directly in the sink afterwards.
Okay, I'm sure we're gonna have to do that.
Before I can use the enlarger, I should take a photo. Daddy had this device brought here last week. It's old, but still works. He has always loved everything technological.
Okay, go take the picture. I still can't get over the graphics. They are gorgeous. Spare outside, test the camera. Okay. Yulia's camera from the 40s, 120mm film. You'll use it to take photos throughout the game. Some photos will have hidden elements that will progress the game's story. While holding the camera, an icon will appear to indicate points of photographic interest. This icon will appear and become clear the closer you are. X to see your camera and any fitted attachments. Oh. Okay. So I could turn it silver or black. Okay. Subject you want to photograph, press A to continue and Y to exit. Okay. The bike can be used to get to locations faster. Love that. Use the camera. Okay. The settings. You change them on your camera. In real life, the viewfinder's image is controlled by the secondary lens and only responds to focus. First picture, if you stand still, you'll be able to fine-tune the camera rotation, pitch, and height. Wow, this is very in-depth. Holy hell. Take a picture of a sparrow. Problem is, I don't see a sparrow. Seen some flying, but oh, up and down for the height. Oh, there we go. That's way better. That might be better. Okay. See how we did. Glad she's able to run. Okay, now what? Oh, here first. Document that allows you to process photography paper. The rolls of film already developed and ready for printing. Film is firstly rolled on a reel and put inside a small tank. Tank is then immersed in the developer, washed, and then immersed in a stop bath. It is then washed again, dried, and finally cut. And then I'll find my film ready. The image I want to print, preview on the left side will choose. Of course, you will see your images in negative. Guess this one's got the birds in it. If you still see the image out of focus when aligned, you properly shot it that way. Okay. Okay, let's see. I want the trees, okay? I want the birds. Okay. There we go. Perfect.
I can't develop the photo like this.
Okay, well, what the hell? This. Okay, move the image exposed on the paper. The process has been automated, made faster than what happens in real life. Well, I would figure. Immerse it in the developer and the image will appear. Video exposure, take the paper out of the developer when the timer is in the green zone. If you take paper out too early or too late, the picture will be ruined and you'll have to print again. Got it. by watch or stop past the second watch. Just don't pass and skip for the sake of simplicity. Not bad. We'll put it in our album. It's our first picture. Okay. Well, guys, we're going to leave it there. I don't want to make it more than an hour each video. But so far, I like the game. But there's just way too much talking. So I'm hoping as we get farther along that will come down. I think that's just to get us like introduced to the game and what's going on. Storyline, backstory, and all that good stuff. But either way, I hope you're looking forward to the next episode, as am I, to see how crazy this game actually gets. With that, loves, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.